we go. Oh. Here, no, I haven't. Ready? Oh. Yeah.
Cool. That's fine.
Do one more rep. Do one more rep.
How does that song go? Clear skies are gonna shine.
That's the way it goes. Yeah, it's a song.
So where this
Okay,
and now let's count together. Ready? 1, 2, together. 3, 4, 3, 4, 5. Back to your chest. 1, 2, yes. Oh, I can. 4, 5. A little louder. 6. Oh, good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You guys come a little closer. Right here. Let's come a little closer. How's everybody doing?
great.
Oh, you guys look ready to walk. That's good.
This is one place where you feel very distinct.
So open up your body and say, I'm doing a great job. I'm doing a great job. Time, good. And feel every cell of your body open.
The Valley, Canoga Park. Yeah. So it's nice. I can take everything and.
Ladies and gentlemen, everyone, if I could have your attention, we're going to start the opening ceremonies in about 2 minutes. If I could have Janet Scharf, Bob Gebbia come to the stage. Just 2 more minutes, so everybody wants to work their way toward the stage, please do. And we'll get the walk started in 2 minutes.
Dale, come down here and take a picture right now. No, Dale and Howie.
Okay, got it. Hold it. One more time.
On behalf of the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, I would like to welcome you to our 5th annual Long Island Out of the Darkness Walk, Community Walk. We gather here today to remember those that we have loved and lost, to seek and hopefully find support and some measure of comfort from others who are on the same journey, and to be proactive in our desire to bring mental health issues out of the darkness so that people will not feel stigmatized when they seek treatment in a society that truly accepts and values the idea of good mental health. I would like to thank the members of the committee, the Long Island Walk Committee, who have worked so diligently behind the scenes to make this walk such a special event for everyone. Let's give a hand to everyone in a red and orange shirt who helped to ensure that this day ran smoothly for all of our participants. And most of all, I would like to thank all of you for coming out today in threatening weather and joining the more than 35,000 supporters nationwide who are raising funds for important AFSP programs. Thanks to our friends from numerous organizations all over Long Island that are joining us today and providing you with vital information about their services. I must take a minute to acknowledge the companies that lent their support with corporate sponsorship. Thanks to Jaspin Schlesinger Hoffman, the Diane Goldberg Foundation, Gold Pure Food Products, the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers Local Union 3, Real-Time Reporting Company, and Geico. And thanks also to our local business sponsors, Liberty Mutual, Garden City High School, Contact Lens Center of Lynbrook, Echo Appellate Press, and Quilting Bee. Please stop and take a look at the Long Island chapter's brand new remembrance quilt. It's hanging at the back of the registration tent. I'd like to give a special thanks to Betsy Galata for her unwavering efforts to have this quilt completed and ready for display at today's walk. Our product sponsors this year include Whole Foods, White Rose Foods, Costco, Colonial Coffee, Dairy Barn, Entenmann's, Panera Bread, Bruce's Bakery, and Trimwater. And a special thanks to Balloon Bouquets for the balloon arch, which is back up off the floor where it was before in the rain. Best Tech for our great staging. WPLJ for lending their support and beautiful music to this event. A big thank you to Don Yoga Studio for their healing massages. And at the last minute, we had Greg come and give massages in the back. So please, after the walk, feel free to stop by and partake of their services. I'd also like to thank Old Westbury Gardens for allowing us to hold our walk in this magnificent place. Of the 150 walks taking place across the country, I can't imagine a more perfect spot. And this year, we've also added signs listing each of our teams. Almost 9 years ago, when I first learned, we are expanding our support of research. We are developing new educational programs, such as our brand new high school film due out in just a few weeks. We are moving further into the world of advocacy, and we are striving to support survivors through our survivor support programs. We are fortunate today at the Long Island Walk to welcome AFSP's Executive Director, Bob Gebbia.
I'd like you to give her a round of applause for all of her work. Thank you, Dale. Thank you. We lose 32,000 people every year in our country to suicide. 1,200 right here in the state of New York, leaving a terrible, terrible hole, a loss in the families and friends left behind. And 1 million people make an attempt every year, so serious they need medical care. We can't allow this to continue, especially because we know that 90% of those who die by suicide have an underlying illness. That illness is generally depression or bipolar disorder or drug and alcohol problems, eating disorders, anxiety disorders. We need to do a better job identifying and treating those who have these illnesses so that suicide doesn't seem to be the only way out to escape from the terrible psychic pain they feel. And that's what you're doing. You're making a powerful statement that we won't allow our loved ones, our friends and families to lose those we care about to suicide. That's an important statement that 10 years ago I don't think we could have had a walk like this with all of you out saying, no, cannot continue, we must do a better job. You're also making a powerful statement that those with these illnesses deserve compassion and understanding, not shame, not stigma, just the way any other illness. It's not their fault. It's not their fault. And you're saying that loud and clear. They need treatment. I also want to thank you because of what you're doing, we are able to increase our supportive research. We funded 29 new research studies this year alone because of the walks. And Dale mentioned our new film coming out for high schools to teach teenagers about teen depression and their teachers about what to look for and about suicide prevention. A film we produced through the walks last year for PBS appeared on 300 PBS stations nationwide about doctors with depression. And if we could teach our doctors about depression, recognizing it in themselves and their colleagues, they will recognize it in their patients, and more people will get help. That's what the walks are doing and supporting the work here on Long Island.
We can reduce these numbers, but it takes hard work and recognition. So let me congratulate the Foundation for all the wonderful work they do in bringing this out of the darkness. And again, congratulate all of you, especially all the young people who are here today, to show their concern for their friends and their involvement. Thank you all very, very much.
We remember with sorrow our loved ones whom suicide has taken from our midst. Taking these dear ones into our hearts with all our beloved, we recall them now with reverence. In the rising of the sun and in its going down, we remember them. In the blowing of the wind and in the chill of the winter, we remember them. In the opening buds and in the rebirth of spring, we remember them. In the blueness of the sky and in the warmth of the summer, we remember them. In the rustling of the leaves and in the beauty of autumn, we remember them. In the beginning of the year and when it ends, we remember them. When we are weary and in need of strength, we remember them. When we are lost and sick at heart, we remember them. When we have joys we yearn to share, we remember them. So as long as they live, and we live, for now they are a part of us, as we remember them.
One second, it's a photo op, I guess. I don't know. It's a photo op? Ready? Tell me when I'm good to go. Okay, this is for Jonathan. Have a good walk, guys. Thank you for coming. Have a good walk. Thank you. Have a good walk. Stay on the concrete road.
What do you mean? What's the deal? Is that what you meant?
Next week we're gonna...
Well, I was speculating you only book on that.
You know, it's on the other side of town.
Yeah, where's like gate D? Right up.
What? My dad met back. He's like, here's all the This is what we do, Holly.
This is how we do it.
Wait a minute, wait a second. That looks like.
Well, I know they did it to Boston. Yeah. Well, you know what? That's a good point.
Hello.